Hi, this is Steve Walton with Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today I'm going to take a look at this two-story residence that they would like to have some heating in the upper portion where the main living area is, I believe, where they have kitchen and dining up here, as well as I believe there'll be some either dining over here or some dining over here nearest to this fireplace. Down here, there's a pool you'll see down here, and so there's going to be pretty much a reclining area in this space over here. So just to show that we have the dimensions kind of to scale here with the drawing that we got, give you that view here, and I'm going to go ahead and just shut that off here. So there we have that, and what I've got here, the customer had requested electric heaters, also requested that they be flush mounted. Both ceiling spaces are going to be tongue and groove, and let's just go with the dimensions real quickly here. Overall dimensions, you can see that this space here is going to be like 22 feet by let's see here, we got 18 feet that direction, and then over here, this section, this depth here is going to be roughly 11 feet, and this upper floor 16 feet here, and 16 feet over here, 7 inches, and that's up to the fireplace space here, because I don't think this will be utilized as seating, so I'm not concerned about that. Also, our heights are about 10.6 and 10.1 here. So obviously you can see the heaters are installed into the ceiling. We have all of these will be flush mount 4,000 watt units. You can see that I have them on 8-foot centers all the way across the top here, and I finished it off with a 6 feet 4 inches from this edge of the structure. I believe this is where the floor is going to end, so that's where I wanted to kind of show how that's where I begun my first set of heaters. So, and that's true over here where we have 8-foot centers. You can see that there, and this one here, I pushed it out a little bit further to the left of the fireplace or away from the fireplace, just based on the fact that we have a little bit larger space here. Didn't want to push in 2 more units up here. I think we're probably going to overload the system already, or at least have to account for a lot of amperage if we're going to do a system like this. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, and that's why I've only chose to heat up this space here in the lower floor. Because the dining's up here, I'm expecting that they probably would want to have, you know, a smaller dining space here and maybe a larger over here, or just reclining, but this would probably be used a little bit more frequently up here. Of course, though, with the pool down here, you know, this would be more of a just reclining space down here, so that's why I chose that. So let's just go ahead and look at the oh, and I wanted to go back over here. I don't believe I showed you the distance I have for the heaters up here, which I show at roughly 9-foot centers. So these will be recessed into the ceiling. Looking at the footprint of the array, sorry, there's a lot of electronic interference around here, so my mouse isn't working properly. Looking at the array, you see the top floor here is well covered. We have almost every square inch of the surface covered here, so that would be all year round application basically, and like I said, great coverage. These heaters here are essentially centered. I don't think I have the actual dimension off the side here. Let me just go throw that on here so we have that. Going to the edge of the building here, so we have 5 foot from the outside edge there. So, and that'd be true, I believe, in this with these heaters as well, 5 feet, because these are just the same distance away from the outside edge of this home. This space down here, again, I don't want to overheat the whole space, and because I just think that the usage would be a little bit different downstairs than it would be upstairs. I'm just heating this section here, and again I pushed them out a little bit further from the fireplace so we can get a little bit more of a centralized throw. So one thing I want to talk about with regards to the slope ceiling and using a flush mount kit. So first of all, you should refer yourself to the Infratech flush mount kit to get all the clearances and dimensions that you need. But with the being flush mount here, so what you're seeing is from the ceiling down, and these bars don't necessarily, these brackets won't necessarily be installed on with a flush mount kit. I just have this assembled with the product that I paste into my drawings. So the heater itself just sits into the flush mount kit here, but we need a minimum of 8 inch of clearance above, and if this heater was to be pushed over, I'm not sure if I can do that here. I'm just going to move this over, let's say 12 inches here roughly. You can see that this bracket's a 6-inch bracket here from the flush mount kit up, and it's going to actually protrude into the rooftop, so we don't have enough room. So that's something you want to make sure that you keep in mind, that you actually keep enough room within the space above when you have a slope ceiling like this. That's one important thing I wanted to bring up with this application. So other than that, it's a pretty straightforward. I would go with different zones. You could use this as zone 1, maybe 2 of these zone 2, another 2 zone 3, a downstairs zone being 1 and 2 down here, so a total of 5 different zones, just so that you're not running the whole system when the application might not be utilized with a full crowd of people. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so what we have ultimately is 10 of the 4,000 watt units. I think they're 16.7 amps a piece at 240. So that's something that you'd want to talk with your electrician about to make sure you have that kind of power. But you can see it would be a really nice application if we can do something of that nature. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope this answers the questions you might have, and look forward to serving you in the future. If you have a video that you would like to see on your property, please give us an email at support@patioheat.com, and we will be happy to assist you. Thank you and have a great day.